Hello, beautiful souls. Today is July 17th, and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for the collective conscious. Today is Tuesday, so we are focusing on the solar plexus. I'm using the Star Child Tarot. If you would like a personal reading, head over to my other Instagram, Soul Journey Magics, or my Etsy shop, Soul Journey Magics. That's with an S, Magics. And you can purchase a personal reading. Also, I do post these daily, so whatever platform you're watching this on, you can follow or subscribe to, and you will get daily readings. I do post them on my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and my Facebook. So if you would prefer a different platform, feel free to go over there. My YouTube is Soul Journey. My Instagram is @WeCreateOurWorld, and my Facebook is also Soul Journey. So today I've also decided to pull an oracle card for today's energy. We're going to be looking at the shadow and the what spirit wants to tell us about this chakra today. Yeah, if you like this video, please please share it with your friends and on different platforms. I really feel like this has been helping a lot of people, and so I love when it gets shared, and a lot of people have been really enjoying this, so please do. All right. Oh, so many cards today. All right. Interesting. All right, so today's oracle card is from the Gaia Oracle, and it is Winter's End, Regeneration, Rebirth, and Positive Outcome. So I feel like a lot of us have maybe been feeling like there's been a cycle of not really feeling empowered, not really feeling fully in our solar plexus, but this is a card representing the fact that that is going to shift. Maybe it's because of this reading, I don't know. But there is going to be, we have cycles, and this is winter's end. So it's saying that we're coming out of a winter time, we're coming into a more expressive time. So that's that. All right, so the main energy for today is oppression. Oh, interesting. Okay, so oppression. So I'm really feeling like, and I feel like this is very strong on planet Earth, just knowing the solar plexus, this makes a lot of sense. We are such a disempowered collective, and that's why there is so much fighting, there's so much ego. I mean, let's be real, the President of the United States has the biggest ego, and he is a reflection of the collective. So we really need to start working on the fact that we are, oppressed. We are repressing our personal power, and we're not fully letting ourselves be as expressive as we want to. I see this cloak here, so it's almost like we're hiding our personal power. And when we feel like we can't express ourselves, if we're not worthy of expression, that really comes into self-hate. So a lot of our when it comes to confidence, when it comes to anything, we're really feeling repressed or oppressed by ourselves ultimately. So it's really important that we understand that this is where our solar plexus is at. Not going to say I'm all that surprised. What's going to help us is the Emperor. Interesting. So this is about leadership. This is about organization, and it is about taking charge. It's about the masculine energy. I have always felt like the solar plexus did have an aspect of masculine energy to it. So this is really about setting intention to create awareness around this, maybe get more organized. Again, we're working on the chakras. So this is about putting intention in. This is about stepping into your more driven masculine space. Maybe this means you need to go out, maybe go out for a run. Maybe it means you need to, get more forward thinking with some things. That's really going to help your solar plexus. Of course it is. I also wanted to mention that I'm wearing crystals for each chakra day, and so today I have pyrite. I'm not sure what this stone is, but it's a yellow stone, and then I have sunstone. So if you guys are doing the daily chakra spiritual practice, just as a suggestion, that is what I'm wearing. Citrine is also amazing, and so is tiger's eye. All right, so what's hindering us is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords for me is about self-love, even maybe at the extent of the people around you. And so it is, I see it as almost a little bit of a selfish card, but as we know, ultimately, if you're being self-loving to yourself, it is self-loving for the collective. So this is kind of an awareness of, you know, kind of doing what's best for you. And so because this is in the hinder space, I'm seeing this is not really where we're at. We're really in a space of not doing what's best for us, which makes sense if we're not empowered, if we're not driven. This makes sense as to why we're kind of letting other people push us around. So be aware of this. This is really not a healthy space. So we need to start turning around what drives you, what makes you excited. My spiritual teacher said that even though the color yellow is in alignment with the solar plexus, that any color that really fires you up, that gets you excited, so it could be like bright red, it could be like, for me, it's avatar blue, Navi blue. Those colors will also empower your solar plexus, so be aware of that. The main energy for today is Three of Swords. So wow, that I feel is really, really telling. The Three of Swords is about heartbreak. I feel like the solar plexus right now is telling you that you have just fully rejected it. It has not been something that you have even looked at into doing. I feel like, and this is for me personally, but I feel like a lot of people from things I've talked to really just kind of ignore that one. They're like, oh, that's where the ego is. Oh, but that is a chakra that we're really dealing with. If you have a lack of confidence and a lack of drive, that's solar plexus. So it's time to start looking at that. I'm really feeling like this solar plexus is heartbroken. And I want to step into that ego space for a second and acknowledge the fact that the ego isn't a bad thing. It has been given to us so that we can express as humans onto the planet. The thing is, it's bad if you are ruled by your ego. The ego helps you get shit done. It tells you what you want. It tells you, you know, maybe where there's some hurt and all that stuff. Same with the emotions. Do not let yourself be ruled by the ego, but it's not a bad thing. It's there for a reason. So it's time to stop rejecting that aspect of you. So we've got these two other cards. We've got the Magician and the Five of Cups in reverse. So I'm really feeling like whatever the sorrow is, we can create healing there. We have the potential, as soon as we put the intention, to manifest feeling better. It makes sense. The solar plexus, any chakra, as soon as you visualize it being open, as soon as you put intention to it, it does open. So I feel like this is a fast thing. This doesn't have to be a long-term thing. Just start recognizing that this is something you want to work with. Page of Wands, again, fiery. This is about stepping into things playfully, putting action in there. And then we've got the Knight of Wands as well. So we've got a lot of wands here. The Knight is about forward movement very quickly. So we've got wands, wands, wands. Bring it that fire. And then we've got the King of Crystals, and then we've got the Ten of Cups. Very interesting. So the Ten of Crystals is about getting grounded. It is about centering. And then the Ten of Cups is about emotional goodness. It's about feeling at your like optimal emotional goodness. So I'm really feeling like if you ground, if you get centered, if you really step into what the earth can bring into your body. So it's not so much bringing the energy down from the top. I'm really feeling like the solar plexus right now needs earth energy. It needs driven, earthy goodness coming up from your root chakra up. And then the final card is what we're kind of having a hard time with, which is the Universe card, which is the World. So I feel like for that, there really feels like there's no end in sight to feeling like the confidence is not going to be there. It feels like there's not a lot that's really going to end up culminating in something good. So it's aware that we feel that this is a struggle. We feel like there's a lack of trust around this. So it's really important that you understand that it's time to focus on this center. I feel like a lot of us have rejected this center. A lot of us have seen it as maybe like not as important. And so it's really important to understand that each system in your body is as crucial as every other system. I know that's kind of hard to believe. I'm feeling resistance to it myself. The solar plexus is as important as the heart, is important as the crown, the third eye, the root. They're all in alignment. They're all supposed to be at the same space, all open in the same way so that you can express fully and that all the centers work together. If one's out of alignment, everything else gets out of alignment. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Please comment down below if this resonated. If it didn't, that's totally fine. You're just on a different path. If you like this video, please give it a like or a share, whatever. Thank you so much. Don't forget, if you want a personal reading, head over to my Instagram or Etsy, Soul Journey Magics, and I would love to get a reading out to you guys. Many blessings. Mwah. Namaste. And don't forget, it's all about the soul journey. Bye.